All right, let's talk about something pretty much every company struggles with, training people on complicated software. It's a huge headache, right? Well, one company thinks they found a pretty radical new way to solve it. So let's dive in and see what they're up to.
So let's get right to the heart of it. Why is ERP training so broken? I mean, if you've ever had to learn a new system at work, you've probably asked yourself this, especially when you're stuck in some long, boring training session or trying to find an answer in a manual that's like 1,000 pages long.
And look, this isn't just an annoyance. It's a real problem that costs money. Think about it. You've got the sky-high costs of trainers or sending people away for training. Then there's all the wasted time. Employees just clicking around trying to figure things out. And what happens? People get frustrated and just stop using the software properly. That's low user adoption. And if you're a global company, forget about it. You've got language barriers, regional differences. The whole system is just begging for a complete overhaul.
Okay, so like with most great ideas, this one started with a ton of frustration. The solution we're going to look at was born from someone experiencing all these problems firsthand. It's a really cool story, actually. A journey from rejection all the way to reality.
So the story goes like this, and it's a classic. Years ago, the founder was at this big multinational company and had a pretty brilliant, simple idea. Hey, what if we put short, multilingual training videos right inside the software? To help people all over the world. But management, they just didn't get it. They shot it down. Fast forward to today, though, and that little spark of an idea has not only come to life, it's bigger and better than ever.
And the lesson here is a big one. That rejection, it wasn't the end. It actually became the fuel, the motivation, to go out and prove just how valuable this idea really was. It's that perfect example of someone turning a big no into a heck yeah that completely changes the game.
So what exactly did all that innovation lead to? Well, it led to a system built around one simple, but honestly revolutionary idea: getting help with just a single click, exactly when you need it and exactly where you need it.
And this really gets to the core of their philosophy. The whole goal was to get rid of every single roadblock, to make it so easy to use the technology just isn't a barrier anymore. The way they put it is, if you can use a smartphone, you've got all the skills you need to master this. It's all about making it accessible to absolutely everyone, not just the tech gurus.
So how do they actually pull this off? Well, the secret sauce is something they call context-aware learning. And look, this isn't your average help button. It's a smart help button. The system is intelligent. It knows exactly what screen you're on, what you're trying to do, and it gives you the exact tutorial for that one specific task. No more searching around, no more guessing what to do next.
Let me walk you through how it works, because it is ridiculously simple. Okay, so you're on any screen in the software, you get stuck, you click Help. Boom. Instantly, the right video tutorial pops up. And get this, if you want to watch it on your phone instead, you just scan a QR code. Need the full manual for that section? There's another QR code for that. It's just seamless. Help is here right now support.
When you put the old way and the new way side by side, the difference is just staggering. I mean, the old way, you are always hunting for information, waiting around for someone to help you, getting lost in these giant manuals. The BRS way, it's immediate, it's relevant, it's there for you 24/7. It is literally the difference between total frustration and feeling empowered. Okay, this all sounds amazing in theory, right? But does it actually work? What are the results? This is where we see this cool idea go from just a concept to something that's really transforming businesses.
Check this out. This is the big number. According to BRS Software, the company behind this, businesses using their system are seeing up to 70% faster onboarding. 70%! That means new hires are up and running, being productive in a fraction of the time. For any company, that is a massive, massive win.
But the impact, it goes way deeper than that. You're talking about pretty much a zero learning curve because help is always just one click away. Training costs, they get slashed. People actually use the software, so adoption goes way up, and it saves time for everybody. I mean, from the person who started yesterday to the veteran who's been there for years.
I love this quote because it really gets to the heart of what they're doing. See, it's not just about building another feature or adding a help button. It's about completely rethinking the user experience to build these clear, easy pathways so that people can actually succeed with the tools they have to use every day.
So, where do they go from here? I mean, a system this innovative isn't just going to stand still, right? Let's take a quick peek into what the future looks like for this technology. Okay, so there are two really big things on the roadmap. First, they're expanding the multi-language video support even more, really breaking down those global barriers. Finally making that original vision a total reality. And second, they're bringing in even smarter, AI-driven help that can actually anticipate what you need. So imagine, it knows you're trying to modify an invoice, and it just shows you exactly how to do that, without you even asking. Pretty cool.
And all of this brings us to one final, really important question. Because when you think about it, this isn't just about better software training. It's about unlocking a team's true potential. So I'll just leave you with this thought. What could your team really, truly achieve if the frustrations and limits of training were just gone? Something to think about. Thanks for watching.